Hi, my name is Stefano Petnon, and today we're looking at how to remove a lathe chuck and to install a lathe chuck. So these are the supplies we're going to need to do the job. First, we're going to need a piece of wood to protect the ways, a soft face hammer, and two different size chuck keys. First, I'm going to show you guys how to remove this 3-jaw chuck and to how to install the 4-jaw chuck. Alright, so to remove it, the cam locks are right back here. We're going to place down a piece of wood to protect the ways now. We want to make sure the lip is at the back. If you put the lip on the front, when you go to slide the chuck off, it will catch. We're just going to slide the wood back under the chuck. To remove this 3-jaw chuck, we're going to have to undo the cam locks, and they're right back here. There are 6 of them. This is what the cam lock looks like. You notice these 2 arrows, okay, and this slash mark. This mark is important. It must be between this arrow and this arrow. So it must be between the 3 o'clock position and the 6 o'clock position. Then it is properly holding on the chuck. All right. For any reason it is not in this position, the chuck is not being held on properly, and you must adjust the cams themselves that are bolted to the chuck. All right, so to undo this or to loosen off the cams, we need to move this slash mark up to this one or other slash mark. So now we're going to insert the chuck key using a bit of force. We're going to turn the cam lock, and when it gets to the other slash mark, you will actually feel it pop up into place.
It does not come loose on its own. Just take a soft face hammer and give it a tap on the back, and that should jar it loose. Slide the 3-jaw off and rest it onto the wood. Brace it with yourself and put it away.
This is the back of our 4-jaw chuck, and this is the important face here that it will sit on the spindle nose, and also this inside tapered ring is where it locates on the spindle nose. So these faces must be very clean. You can see there's some chips in here. There's also little bits of particles pressed into the chuck from the person who used it last time and did not clean it properly. So I will show you how to pick those out. Right here you can see little bits of material stuck in the face of the chuck. I'm just going to take my ruler here and just scrape them off. You can see now there's a divot. So those are off. Just going to look around here, see if I can find some more. One piece there, get that one off. All right, another piece here. So we want to spend some time doing this. This is very important. This will allow the chuck face to sit properly and firmly against the spindle nose. So now we're ready to mount the chuck onto the spindle nose. We need to make sure this face here is clean. All right. We need to make sure this tapered area is clean, all right, on the spindle nose. This is where the chuck's going to locate. Okay, so we need to make sure there's no high spots, right? No chips, anything embedded on it. Bring the chuck over. It's heavy, so be careful. Rest it on the wood. Okay. So that face and this face are going to come in contact. This are the locks. They're going to go inside those holes. So flip it up while it's resting on the wood to protect the ways. Right? It's quite heavy, so make sure you have a good grip. Make sure you have no grease or anything on your fingers. All right. Make sure there's no chips inside. They'll get stuck in your hands. We're going to insert it on and go get the chuck key. We're going to push the chuck firmly against the face and turn the cam lock to snug it in place. We're going to go to the opposite one and snug that one up. We're just snugging the keys now. We're going to go around and snug up all the cam locks. Now I'm going to go around and tighten all the cam locks, making sure I'm getting all 6 of them. So they're all going to be fully tight now. Now I'm going to go around one more time and double check that they're all fully tight. This is really important because this is what's going to hold the chuck on. If we accidentally miss one, it's definitely a safety hazard. So we go through and we count again 1 through 6 and make sure we get all of them. If you notice here, the hash mark is between the 3 o'clock and the 6 o'clock arrows. So we know this cam lock is properly engaged. We're going to go around them all and make sure they're all between the 3 and 6 o'clock position. If the one is past, we have to adjust the cam on the chuck. If it is not close enough, we need to adjust the cam on the chuck. All right? Please talk to your instructor about this, and he'll give you a hand with that. Well, there you have it. How to mount a 4-jaw chuck. It's a great accessory to have on your lathe, and you'll have no problem using it. Just remember to always check the cam locks at the back. This will ensure the lathe is safe to operate.